closed eyes can still raise goosebumps.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. The Rumble Ponies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Brian Cahill, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
He's safe. 3. That hit him. First base. Out.
In now, Jared McDonald, and their runners at the corners now.
The center fielder, Jared McDonald.
Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good.
You're out. 3. He's out. That's ball 4.
Stepping into the box,
Batting
Corey
fourth,
Wilkinson. He'll get to
third
take his
baseman,
first cuts here.
Corey Wilkinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Mark Sellers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Sellers.
The 0-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in to try it again, Geraldo Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1.
Molina.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Aiden Nelson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Little grounder left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row as a pitcher.
Leading off the inning, Corey Wilkinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. McDonald racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Wilkinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilkinson.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. He missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Ready for another chance? Mark Sellers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sellers.
A 1 pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. So striding forward now, Morgan Bowie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Morgan Bowie.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jared McDonald. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jared McDonald.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Corey Wilkinson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Corey Wilkinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Mendoza blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So digging in now, Mark Sellers. No.
What's the vibes, man?
Spinning a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
You hear me?
Wilkinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
They thought.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-2.
On the back, pick it up,
sent back up the middle. Monahan scoops it up. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in, Morgan.
Damn, boy,
Bowie
I got
0 for 3 with a
bad
couple of
out here.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Bowie.
2 outs here with a runner at
Y'all
third.
not connecting, y'all. For real.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
I'm running. He better drop it.
McGrath is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Let me see what's populating in the population. You hear? Yo, they be tripping, man. They be tripping for real, for real. They be tripping.
Road, you have to feel really good
Yeah,
about
we
yourself.
lost.
It's not easy
You see,
going
I was
into that
smacking
other
the
team's
ball, right?
ballpark and coming out with a win,
Not
but they
playing
did
with
just
him.
that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Ullman earns
Word
the
up.
win, his second.
Not playing
So that'll
at
put a
all.
wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more,
I'm about to
follow
play
us
the
on
next
Twitter
game, see what
at
these people
MLB
talking
The
about.
Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Curve. 6 runs on 12 hits.
Minor League Baseball is
Yo,
live
Detroit
and
is
on the
lit
air
'cause it
on the
takes you through
show.
the steps,
Today
you
it's the
feel me,
rubber
before
match
I
of
play
this
for the
3-game
Mets.
series between
Rumble
the
It's like
Altoona
shit.
Curve and the Binghamton
You know, like,
Rumble
before you get
Ponies.
to the
It's
MLB
baseball
type
on the
shit.
show, and it's coming up next. Michael Ruiz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this such high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half. So stepping in, Corey Wilkinson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Not playing with them boys. You see them
Wilkinson.
stats? Yeah. Check swing.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's
Popped
go.
up.
Nope.
Haynes
He
is
got that
there.
one. Stay right there.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Striding into the box,
Now
Con
batting.
McGrath. He
The
flew
left
out in
fielder.
his last at-bat.
McGrath.
Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground to third. Wilkinson gloves it. Had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Striding in, Corey Wilkinson.
Leading off
0 for
for the
1
Mets.
for him here in this one.
The third
We're
baseman.
moving through the middle of this ball
Corey
game right now. They want to get things going.
Wilkinson.
How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
There's a drive high in the air
go.
and deep to left center field.
There you go.
And goodbye.
There you go.
This one ain't coming back.
There you go. Not playing with these boys.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I light up on that one.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Digging in, Corey Wilkinson.
Third baseman, number
Hey,
7.
Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run.
Wilkinson.
First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, nigga thought I was stupid. I saw that coming a mile away.
Both teams
Better
with
throw the
just
ball
2
away
hits
from
apiece
me.
thus far. Grounder down the line at
Nah,
third,
boy.
but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, that was gonna be a strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball.
Come on,
1-2 the count now.
Trying to eat that baseline up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go,
stand up, stand up, stand up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Sellers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I'm gone.
And the second run is in.
Yes, sir.
It's now a 5-1 game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nowadays, the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time.
Get him out of there, coach. He's fucking up.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. The Rumble Ponies used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Name, boy. I wish
Michael
I could get a
Ruiz earned his 5th win of the year. Luis Fernandez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Oh, man.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Like you feel me? They put me on the tripping, yo.
Benny Harvey, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Let's play ball. Full 4. Take your base.
All right, let's get it.
Now batting, Corey Wilkinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wilkinson.
What he gonna throw at him? I'm gonna let you throw
First
one.
offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no error. Coming to the plate now, Corey Wilkinson.
Ground out, nigga. I was on base.
Wilkinson.
He ain't got that much speed.
From the stretch. Hot shot down the line.
Extra bases,
And he
extra bases.
tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Urbina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Urbina.
Hit to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Wilkinson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Let's get it.
Now he turns
You
on
hear
this
me?
fastball and sends
Let's
it out
get
to
it.
deep left field.
You hear
I
me?
would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
What's wrong with these niggas?
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Corey Wilkinson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club.
You hear me?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I got a lefty.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
That was supposed to go over that wall. They know that. Why would you do that? Not right. Come on. That's too high. Yup. And it's 78.
Digging in the switch hitter, Morgan Bowie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Morgan Bowie.
Let's get it.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Leading off the inning, Rick Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brother. You did something.
Hard hit at third.
Let's go.
And that's the first out.
Let's go. He almost had me on that one.
Into the box now, Corey Wilkinson. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Wilkinson.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Casilla has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they pick up no runs, no hit.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Walter Lee gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Johnny Marshall closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern
Ladies
League
and
Baseball
gentlemen,
is on the air.
your
Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jonathan Loizaga will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Loizaga has a big arm and a good changeup to go along with it. He's from Nicaragua, that long line of pitchers that come from there. I believe Dennis Martinez is from Nicaragua. This guy is a good fastball, low to mid-90s, but the changeup is his best pitch. But if he gets that changeup over early, he can make that 94, 95 look 97, 98.
At the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Wilkinson.
First pitch on its way.
T-Rod.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Corey Wilkinson. He singled his last time up.
Wilkinson.
First pitch on its way.
T-Rod.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sampson has a play. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Looking like Whoopi Goldberg out here. Got in.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Deal.
Anthony
Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
9 points. What was y'all niggas doing?
Straight up, straight up.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Wilkinson is there, 2 down.
What was y'all doing?
Ready now, Corey Wilkinson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
That way to dig. Good job.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Niggas not catching me, boy. We got the motherfucking wheels.
Stepping in, Mark Sellers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mark Sellers.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. No damage.
That's how we've been losing.
Stepping into the box, Corey Wilkinson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Wilkinson.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out
That's
to
out
right
of there.
field.
Let's
Sampson
go.
looking
Let's go.
up, and it's gone.
Let's go. Yeah, don't get mad.
A solo shot here to
Trying to
straightaway
hit me
right
with the ball,
field.
you heard?
29 home runs for him on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rodney Evans. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Evans.
The 0-2 home. To third, 5. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that.
At the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he
go.
turned around a pretty good
Let's go.
fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Trenton took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Hutchison wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
They left 5.
Time for minor league. So coming to the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Casilla is over. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Now in the box, Enos Sampson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Yeah, swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
On to first, a double play.
Right up.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Wilkinson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
I can't. I gotta pick something. All I do is power swings, right?
He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hit hard to third.
Stand up, stand up.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay, poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So striding in, Corey Wilkinson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I'll make it up.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the 2nd run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Morgan Bowie, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Roll, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Digging in, Ivan Cortez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. Settling in now, Oscar Urbina. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Evans at second with 2 down.
Turn up, I feel it.
To the left side, Wilkinson is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Pablo Paniagua is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Pablo Paniagua.
Standing in, Corey Wilkinson. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
The third baseman, Corey Wilkinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Morgan Bowie. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hernandez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Ivan Cortez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wilkinson, the runner at second with 1 away. On a rope to the second baseman. J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Now batting, the first baseman, J.D. Davis.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
Oh, he gone.
And that one is gone.
Oh,
on
gone.
A 2-strike count with 2
Good
away
shit,
in the
boy.
inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Standing in, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, bitch. You want to keep looking at me
time
like
now
that.
To see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him.
That's what he gets for
from the way
looking
he's
at me
trying
like
to
that,
walk
try to
it
hit
off,
me
I
with
think
the
he's
ball.
going to try to continue.
Nah, boy.
Stepping up to the plate, Morgan Bowie. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Good hit, boy.
Now at the plate, Ivan Cortez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Damn.
Cortez.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Let's get it.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And Binghamton is out in front, 6-0.
Leading off for the Thunder.
Digging in,
The
Rick
shortstop,
Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. By a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Binghamton used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Grotar with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 8 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on the
gentlemen,
show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jody Rios, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Wilkinson. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Wilkinson.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Man, they be cheating.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Now to the plate, Mark Sellers comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to...
Digging in now, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Yeah, get him up out of there, coach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Sellers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Sellers.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 pitch. Runners off for second.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And he's safe. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Cortez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cortez.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Binghamton leads it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Wilkinson. He singled his last time up.
Wilkinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run.
Yeah.
So a two-run shot to left center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough.
In now, Benito Casilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Ruben shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 6 full, and Binghamton is out in front 6-5.
Leading off, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, Kevin Mendoza. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Corey Wilkinson, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to third. Perez comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Mark Sellers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sampson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Greg Jones, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. In there, 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Into the box now, Raleigh Perez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And now it'll rattle up against the wall. On to third, but he's in safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Ready for another shot now, Corey Wilkinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Urbina will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tommy Thomason is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Leading off the inning, Corey Wilkinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wilkinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Bowie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
Into the box, Ivan Cortez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Come on, down,
Throw over to third here, and he's called out on a close play at third. So striding forward now, J.D. Davis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Thomason has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Man, every team is looking for a guy like this.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to. Now at the plate, Jack Messer looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Jack Messer.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Uribe recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So digging in now, Gregorio Cabrera comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Shannon Schaefer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shannon Schaefer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Straight up, straight up.
Popped him up. Uribe over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7, 8, 9 bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Ken Rubin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Wilkinson.
Corey Wilkinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Guillorme at second. Doyle at first with no outs. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Morgan Bowie. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another chance. Corey Wilkinson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Stepping in, Ben Arias. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
To third. Wilkinson takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Corey Wilkinson. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His third home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Morgan Bowie. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled away.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Striding in, Ben Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Smith Jr.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-2-2.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now the 1-0. Ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Anthony Santander. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Santander.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Binghamton leads it 7-2. Peter Borden enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Peter Borden.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The first baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
The batter, the shortstop, Ken.
Standing in now,
Rubin.
Ken Rubin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now batting, Mlb Baseball. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Uribe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
First and second here with nobody out. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Coming in as Santander, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Phil Mason.
32. Phil Mason.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball,
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Sid Hirsch comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sid Hirsch. The batter, number 13, second baseman, Luis.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hitter, Roderick Doyle.
First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Corey Wilkinson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Man,
so a 3-run blast to straightaway left is 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Morgan Bowie. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Johnny Marshall comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, 24. Keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bad head out.
Baseman, Gregorio Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He makes the catch, and they have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Binghamton took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Walter Lee takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. Time for baseball of the Triple-A variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Syracuse Mets and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Wilkinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wilkinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Beat it out, beat it out.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Corey Wilkinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Lagares ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only one now. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
Digging in, Tomas Nido, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5.
Nido.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Wilkinson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner,
pick it up.
barehanded on the move. It's there. He got him. So striding in, Corey Oswalt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike taken up in the zone. A man on third with two down. Looped out toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So one run on one hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Corey Wilkinson, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. At the plate, Tomas Nido. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Nido.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And it's 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Now moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The set and the 1-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that Tom Lombardo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 81.
Andrew Romine will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Striding in once again, Dylan Cousins. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the hole. Ready now, Torrey Wilkinson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Torrey Wilkinson.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Rosado is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. This one's down to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. So a big moment in the ball game here. Torrey Wilkinson, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosado racing back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long. They had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Mariano Zarate claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Dent hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.
Triple-A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Chin will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball.
You're out. 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 That's ball 4. He's out. 3. You're out. 3.
Stepping in, Corey Wilkinson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Felton giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
What's the play ball? Out.
Stepping into the box, Corey Wilkinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Corey Wilkinson.
Now the first pitch from CC. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Felton going back on it. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those
Corey Wilkinson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So coming to the plate, Henry Allert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Allert.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. At the plate, Corey Wilkinson.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey Wilkinson.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Dominic Smith. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Rail Riders crossed the plate
Fans,
3 times in the 8th,
score.
helping propel them to the win. CC Sabathia notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7th. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on. Leading off the inning, Corey Wilkinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Lynch fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out. Now in the box, Corey Wilkinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Aller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to play.
Slap hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line. Just how they draw it up.
Greg Bird.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Corey Wilkinson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ripped down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tomas Nido, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nido.
The 1-2.
Pick
Hit
up
on
the ball,
ground
stand
to
right
third.
here. On the bag,
Aller
on the bag.
is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Felton waits on it. 1 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Syracuse Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Leonardo Barreto earns his first win of the season. Scott Dent earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lewis Driver will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Corey Wilkinson, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Yancey ranging back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So stepping in, Tomas Nido, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Nido.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Rudolph camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Into the box, Cecil Ballard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here.
Get dirty,
Don't try and do too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Ready once again, Corey Wilkinson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Corey Wilkinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Felton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Tomas Nido. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nido
has a look. Now the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cecil Ballard. He flew out in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Betts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Popped him up. Bannister will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Scranton Wilkes-Barre scored 12 times en route to a win tonight.
Minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Robert Andrews is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Settling in now, Tomas Nido. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Nido.
Right side, hit hard.
Go hard, go hard,
and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Now at the plate, James Yancey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first. Digging in, Corey Wilkinson.
7.
He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Frazier is after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cecil Ballard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yancey is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Clifford Bannister. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Now to the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is in pursuit. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Lagares isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Digging in now, Tomas Nido. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Nido.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Shallow center. Yancey on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total.
Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Bird. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Hard on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get. Digging in and looking for more. Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
The catcher, number 3.
In now, Tomas Nido. He was a double play victim last time around. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cecil Ballard. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Clifford Bannister. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Rail Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roger Cox.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Syracuse Mets and the Buffalo Bisons. It's Barry Moreno gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately in this slack.
Stepping into the box, Corey Wilkinson. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Wilkinson. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Slow roller left side. Welburn charging in on it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Let's play ball. 3. Out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mariano Tejeda.
Designated hitter,
the 1-2.
Mariano Tejeda.
Hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Here we go.
He's through first and hustling for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the...
At the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wilkinson.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castro looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Wilkinson.
7. Corey Wilkinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Smith.
Wilkinson is off at first with 2 away. Weakly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No. Now at the plate, Corey Wilkinson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Syracuse Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Oswalt with his 4th win this season. Barry Moreno was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Noah Davis works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. Triple-A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the Carlos Gonzalez, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.0, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Corey Wilkinson. He went deep last night twice.
Wilkinson
Popped him up. Parrish is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Zach Welburn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 2-1. Porch to third. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Guillermo Ibarra. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Guillermo Ibarra.
That's up. Popped up. Wilkinson is there. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So digging in now, Corey Wilkinson.
Corey Wilkinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lynch on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. An early look at the line. Ready for another shot now. Corey Wilkinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drilled down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Striding into the box, Cecil Ballard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ballard
pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney's there for it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
The other way out to left. McKinney is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So they pick up a run. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mariano Tejeda. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Tejeda.
And drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So a runner at second, 2 down now and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Pitch hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, they already had the lead.
Striding in, Corey Wilkinson. He singled his last time up.
Wilkinson.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs on 11.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Now batting, Corey Wilkinson with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Pena blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Second baseman, Cecil.
Coming to the plate now,
Ballard.
Cecil Ballard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Clifford Bannister. He
Clifford
singled his last time
Bannister.
up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Clifford Bannister is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Montero.
Hard hit towards center.
No, you're scoring.
Pompey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Parrish is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cecil Ballard.
Cecil Ballard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Welburn has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Clifford Bannister. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. So striding in, Corey Wilkinson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Lagares ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, Dero, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, and really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
And he popped him up. In comes Alford. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ready now, Jonathan Denton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Denton.
Popped up.
Straight up.
Wilkinson over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single.
Stepping in, Derek Garcia.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1. The final tally.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on the
gentlemen,
show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Syracuse Mets and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Herb Tyler, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, Corey Wilkinson, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. From the stretch, stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
The first baseman, number 22.
So coming to the plate, Dominic Smith. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup, and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
The left fielder, Johnny.
At the plate, Johnny Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Veras is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Coming to the plate now, Corey Wilkinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Now in the box, Corey Wilkinson. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Digging in, Corey Wilkinson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Zue Lin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's a third. 5. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Corey Wilkinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilkinson.
From the belt, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy. Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hops this one up. Murda shading to his right, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no error.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this game.